Hello, so it's Sarah Jane here from the Yoga Pilates place. So this video today is to talk to you about why to exercise during pregnancy, and specifically I'm talking about Pilates. So I have two beautiful little girls. I'm very lucky. I have Amy, who is now 5, and Lily, who is 4. And I exercised all through both of my pregnancies, and I want to just explain to you why you can be doing that too and what it will do for you and your baby during pregnancy. So the first thing is to keep your tummy muscles in check. And I know that sounds really kind of, you think to yourself, oh my goodness, when I'm pregnant, my tummy muscles are just going to be gone and that is it. There's nothing I can do about it. But in actual fact, if you exercise during your pregnancy, and specifically Pilates, you can get your tummy muscles and keep them in check, keep them strong throughout your pregnancy, but also get your tummy muscles back faster after you have the baby, okay? So just because your muscles are opening up, they're expanding, so like your rectus abdominis, I don't want to scare you that it's not sore, but it does open, so your muscles create space because you get a lot bigger, and that's perfectly normal, but we have to train that to come back in. And if you've got no muscle awareness, if you haven't been active and have let it literally just lay about and just let it all go to pot, then it's going to take you a lot longer to get that all back in check after baby's here. So that's the first reason. So my next one I've got is, oh, this is a biggie, to reduce back pain. Now I don't know where you are in what trimester you're on. Can you hear Lily upstairs? This is what you've got to look forward to if it's your first. So I am at home just now doing this video for you. So the next one is back pain. So when you're expecting, your whole posture and your center of gravity changes. So first trimester not so much, but as you go in second into your third trimester, big time, your whole pelvis position changes, you start to tilt anteriorly, you start to put more pressure on the disc of your lower back, and you just generally get this immense pressure and strain through your lower back. A lot of women get hip problems as well. So Pilates, I honestly, if I could just get to work with you, would massively help you reduce that if you have it, and also hopefully you don't get it. So we keep your back strong, we keep you mobilized, and we also teach you fantastic exercises that you can do even during your birth, but even just if you're having quite a bad day with your lower back, because do you know what, it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to have days. If you're on your feet a lot, you're going to have days where your back will get sore when you're carrying baby, especially well into your third trimester. So my next one, another fantastic one, is to strengthen your pelvic floor. Okay, now not even just the strengthening, but also bringing awareness to your pelvic floor. For many of us, even women, you ever notice like the Tenno Lady adverts, especially here if you're watching this in the UK, quite disturbing. The women in the adverts they're using are super young, they're in their 30s. And I can honestly see, working with women, especially, I specialise in pre and postnatal, the number of women that I treat that have, to a degree, some incontinence there because for whatever reason, and they're young. Okay, so don't underestimate the importance of working these internal muscles. And it is kind of like trying to teach you how to kind of wiggle your ears. So having that awareness there before you have baby will massively give you a huge advantage when you have baby, when baby's there. I remember actually having Amy, who's my oldest daughter, my first, and both of mine were natural. I was very lucky. And I remember kind of a few hours after, and I was like, oh, that's what it feels like not to have any control there. And I had a forceps delivery, so a wee bit more damage going on, but all fine. And I just remember that kind of feeling of, I'm so glad I've got the awareness there. It's like I've built the connections from my nervous system to the muscle, that I kind of got it back within a few hours. I could feel it again within a few hours. And when the physio came round to examine me, they were like, oh, great, everything's in check. And I never had any issues. Did have to work on it. It took me probably 4 or 5 days to get it back to where it was. But just think what that would have been like if I didn't have a clue what I was doing, okay? You've got a new baby, you're pretty tired. you don't want to be learning a new skill, okay? You want to just get that nailed quite quickly. So pelvic floor engagement and strengthening before you have baby, bringing that awareness to your body will be vital for your recovery. Okay, so that's my next reason. And the next one, oh, I've got Lily's coming down to join us, would be to improve your balance. So as I said earlier, are you coming to sit with me, Lily? Come and say hello. Say hello. This is Lily. So you need to wait until Mummy finishes her teaching. So I'll finish off. So you sit and listen.
Outside Paw Patrol and
outside Paw Patrol. So good luck with this.
It was real and,
okay.
And then they had to help me find the Paw Patrol.
Right. Let Mummy finish this video, okay? So you've got all this to look forward to. So the next one, as I said, was balance. So if you think about it, your whole balance and your weight shifts when you're pregnant, and that may not sound, you know, all that important, but it is. Okay, so from how your biomechanics, from your ankles to your knees to your hips, everything kind of goes off. And when I was pregnant with Emmy, it was one of the worst winters. It was in 2010, and it was that weird winter for those that are in the UK where we had that really ice and it was snow, and I fell twice, which was petrifying. I was heavily pregnant, and got to the point where I didn't want to get out of the house. So I was so frightened of falling and hurting effectively the baby. Wasn't really worried about myself. It was the baby you're more worried about. You know, mummy to be in, you know, getting your proprioception, getting your balance, and making sure that everything's on check. Pilates massively helps with that. So it's something we work on in the prenatal classes that we hold at the Yoga Pilates place. And then the final one is relaxation. Now, this is something that we very often underestimate the importance of. Relaxation. If you're stressed, your cortisol levels will be high. Baby senses that. You can feel it. You can feel your whole blood pressure rising. You can just feel how you're anxious, and that anxious is affecting the baby too. So relaxation is something that we should never underestimate the value of. It is vitally important, not even just when you're going to be a mummy, but at all stages, all through our lives. We should be looking to incorporate more mindfulness and more switching of the mind off. And Pilates will give you that through the repetition of the movement, through the flowingness of the movement, through the breath that you learn with your movement. So think about how that helps you with your delivery, the strength being able to go through your delivery. So all of these things. So if you're interested in coming and joining into our prenatal Pilates, we have courses starting with myself. My name's Sarah Jane, and I specialise in pre and postnatal Pilates and rehab, getting you back into shape after the birth of your baby. If you're interested, then just pop your details below. And if you pop your details below, I will not only send you some regular updates and some really good content, but I'll also immediately give you my mummy. I wrote a manual, a healthy, fit mummy manual. I will give you that for free. So all you need to do, pop your details below, and I'll just stick that over to you right away. Thanks, and if you have any questions, please just ask.